Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Well, here we are. It's the witching hour. We're a few minutes late tonight. We've been having technical drama, but you know, Psychic Bob would not leave you nor forget you. And here we are, and we want to welcome all of you tonight. Now, you know, Psychic Bob is not so good with calendars and schedules. And I didn't look at the calendar last week and, plan ahead. And I just realized, my gosh, we're coming up on Yule. And this is the Sunday actually before Yule. And I talked to Lady Angela, Lord Tony, and Lady Carol. I said, we got to have a Yule ritual. And they said, yes, we do. So tonight we're going to have our Yule ritual. Aren't we, Lady Angela?
Oh, yeah. We're super excited and stoked to be here tonight and so happy that all of you are here to join us.
That's right. We welcome you. We got people in the chat room over there, Lady Angela.
Let's see here. Yeah, we do. We got quite a few tonight. We got Kathy Private, Moon Faye, Melanie Miller, Gab is here, Christine's here, G-Dog, Cynthia Birkenbrack. We got new names and a lot of faithful followers. Simba's here tonight. We're so happy to hear you all.
Yay. Well, that's what we love. We love it. Well, we got the whole crew over here, and I want each of them to take some time and say hi to y'all. So, Lord Tony, you with us over there?
I am still here.
All right.
Woo-hoo.
Well, we're just glad about that. Boy, I'm telling you, we're celebrating Lord Tony being with us here, aren't we?
Yeah, sorry. It has been a rough start tonight. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm happy to be here. I hope everyone is too. We're gonna have a great show for y'all tonight, and then I did do some inviting of people from my Instagram. So.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'm hoping they're gonna show up.
Yay. Well, welcome to all the new people. We love you. We welcome you for being here. Hey, there's Tina Sellens. Hey, Tina. Thanks for joining us here. Dragon Rising's here. Kathy Private's here. We got a whole bunch. Christine C's here. G-Dog. Yay. And guess who else is with us? Lady Carol. Lady Carol, you want to say hey to everybody?
Hey, everybody. Glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy the night with us. We're going to have fun, so get your socks and shoes ready because we're going to be rolling into the etheric world and back to here.
That's right. I got to give a shout out to one of our new Purple Cord members who's here, Shauna Jacobs here. Shauna, I sent you an email. Hope you got it. Check your email, okay? Welcome to the Order of the Purple Cord. We're just glad you're here. Well, you know, guys, it is, not only is it the witching hour, it's the Sabbath time, Yule. And Lady Angela and I, we both have these red hats. I had to bring out my red hat because, you know, the traditional colors of Yule are actually red, green, what are they?
Gold.
White, gold, and white and silver.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, everybody thinks that's Christmas colors, but really it's Yule colors. So I'm wearing my red witch hat tonight to celebrate Yule. And Lady Angela, you got on your red hat too.
Yep, I have the same one as well. It might look orange on the camera, but they're red.
That's right. I forgot the cameras do make them look orange.
Yep, and we do have our purple cords on tonight, each of us. And it's going to be something really sacred and special, tonight's ritual that Bob has created for us. It's his original work, and we're really excited to perform it and experience it and share it with all of you.
That's true. And, you know, we love to have fun, and we encourage people. I tell y'all, you know, join us each week. We like y'all, you know, put on your purple cords, put on your robes. You know, we have a magical time. Make it part of your week to do this. Lady Carol got all spiffed up here too for us, didn't you, Lady Carol?
Oh, yeah. I'm wearing full decked out items. I've got on my cloak, my robe, my cord, my hat, no shoes, but hey, I'm ready to go.
Is that brooch on your neck? Is that a beautiful leaf?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
See it, but I'll bring the camera close as I can.
I see it. I'm liking that.
You guys,
it looks vintage and beautiful.
It actually is. It was a gift to me from a friend, and she's like, here. Everybody calls me Mama. She's like, here, Mama, I got a gift for you, and she gave me this.
Aww.
So I saved it just for Yule.
Aww.
I love it. Well, you know, I had to join in the drama, and I wore my full black robes tonight also. And I brought one of my stangs with me here tonight because, you know, I'm going to carry the stang into the ritual tonight.
Awesome. Tony's all decked out in his Lord Guardian gear.
I got red underwear on.
And you said I'm weird. No.
Red underwear.
Part of our ritual. Now, Bob, what does everybody need for the ritual? They need to know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to get to in just a second here. But, you know, before I get into that, I have to show something here. You know, I'm trying to be a minimalist, but sometimes I slip up, you know, and I don't always get it. And some of y'all have been watching my videos over at my channel. You've seen this, but I had to bring this tonight to show you because people have been asking about it. This is my new vase that I bought. And it's a little dramatic, I like to say. It's a different sort of piece. It's one of these pieces that only a mother could love, you know,
it's
like a
kind
baby.
of rough.
And it's a little different. It's you know, it's one of these vases. It's so, well, to be honest with you, when I saw it was so damn hideous in the store that it caught my attention. And I couldn't decide if I actually liked it or hated it, if I love it or if I'm repulsed by it. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of a mix of a Salvador Dali and a Juan Miro painting.
Right.
And I said, it's so out there. So I'm just curious what y'all think. Is this a vase that I should keep in my house or throw in the dumpster? You know?
Well, Moonface says she likes it. Matt Burns says, Bob, is it upside down?
Actually, no, that's part of it. It's narrow at the bottom and it's wide. It does look kind of upside down. But look at the center part. It's not even. It's all.
Yeah, Law of Attraction says it's nice. Kathy Private likes it. So.
Well, I guess I don't have that bad a taste after all.
We're all being quiet about it because if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Well, what could I say? You know, being a minimalist has its challenging moments. Anyway.
Treasure says it's a, huh?
Oh, I was just gonna say you can use that for one of your off days and look at it. So I'm just having a bad day, but the vase has a worse one.
Bob having an off day, you know, we're all we wake up off.
That is true.
Texas Treasure says it's your next yard sale item.
Probably. Yeah. You know, in the spring, we have a big yard sale here. I have a feeling that might float out the door around that time.
Right.
Well, you know, I had to share it with y'all. You know, I mean, you know, I had a friend, we used to have these exchanges. We try to find the most god-awful, hideous presents to give each other. It was kind of like a joke every year. Like, one year she bought me, it was like a pink pillow, and it had lime green polka dots on it. And it was this like color, it made you nauseous, like to look at it. You know? and then I would try to find some. And so, you know, it seems like this time of year I'm supposed to buy hideous things. You know?
I feel bad for your mom if you give it to her present. You won't care.
You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this for somebody that I absolutely can't stand and then give it to them as a present.
Your mom will go, thank you. Did you just make that?
I love my mom too much to give her that vase.
Right.
Well, you know, every year they have that, ugly sweater contest thing?
Yeah.
You can start the ugly vase contest.
Oh, I'm liking that. Now that might work.
See, that was nice. That was okay to say.
There you go. I think we're onto something.
Maybe just attach it to the ugly sweater.
What's that one place?
Maybe just attach it to the ugly sweater.
Oh, you know, there's an idea. Could work. Could work.
Yeah.
Captain Ivan says I should re-gift this vase.
Gav says, take it to CVS, Bob.
Now that'll certainly get rid of the crazies. That'll drive them
onto your ugly sweater.
I like my vase. I don't know. I'm getting attached to it, kind of.
Everyone's got to have somebody to love them.
Put a couple of holes in it and attach a purple cord around it and wear it around your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It'd be a booby. Right. Anyways, well, you know, we are gathered tonight On a more serious note, we're gold gathering. And, you know, I know it's last minute. We didn't really get time to promote it because none of us realized how quickly Yule was coming up. So we apologize for not giving y'all advance notice. But tonight's ritual, you can join in and be part of it. And the only thing you need, and you don't even have to have it, but if you can get it, is a little white candle. I got a little tea light candle here.
Me too, tea light.
And I'm putting that in my hand holder. You don't have to have a holder, but I got a pretty little crystal holder. This is a Costa Boda crystal holder, and it's like a snowball. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So, anyways, that's all you need to, just a white candle. And if you have a nice holder, that's great too, but you don't have to.
Yeah, I've got a little teeny tiny one right here.
Oh,
Oh,
I have
that's
one like
cute.
that too, but it's almost down, so I'm putting a tea light. Oh, we're all the same.
There you go.
And Lord Tony's got a white candle there, don't you, Lord Tony?
Oh, of course, I have a white candle right here.
Look
Aw.
at that. All right. Well, we are all set. So we're going to give y'all a few minutes. If you're just tuning in, you didn't know about this, which maybe you probably didn't, just go see if you can get a white candle. So we're going to take a few minutes till we start the ritual, let y'all gather your supplies. But
Also, I posted it as a comment to both of our Order the Purple Cord Facebook pages. So if you wanted to follow along, just go over to Facebook, type in Order the Purple Cord, and one of the most recent posts, it'll say, this is the ritual for tonight's Yule show or Yule special of Witching Hour, and you'll see it there if you would like.
oh, I love that. Well, there we go.
I only did it just a few minutes ago, so if people were looking for it, it wasn't there, but I did it about, 30 minutes ago now, so it's there.
Okay, so yeah, so take some time. You know, we're going to just chit chat here for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Simba asked me,
What I was gonna say was, if you can't find like candles like this, go get a birthday candle. I'm sure there's someone, you know, birthday candle left over from somewhere. You can use that.
yeah.
And if you don't have that, you might even find just a taper candle in a drawer. You know, when I grew up, my mother always had taper candles in the drawers.
Right. Simba asked me where I got my altar tile. This, I wanted a large pentacle to wear on videos because, you know, with the camera and all, it's more dramatic, and I just wanted it to be more expressive. And I actually got this online. It's just an altar tile, a small one about 3 inches, and I strung it up, and I wear it for our Witching Hour videos.
You know
So
what
if
I
you
want
wanted
for
one
you?
too. Huh?
I know what I want for you.
What's that?
One of those.
Oh.
And put it in my portable altar.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I actually, when I make small Book of Shadows and they want a pentacle on the cover, I put this size on the cover of those. And if they get a large Book of Shadows from me, then I get the larger one about this size and put it on the front for them. And so I had one, and I thought it was about Samhain, it's about Halloween time, and I wanted to be, you know, you really put on your witchy stuff, you know, you like to the max during that season. I wanted something big and dramatic and just right out there. So that's what I did, and I enjoy it. I keep it with my purple cord, and I like it.
I think it looks great. You know, I'm all for jewelry. If it's got bling, it's got Bobby Ray written on it.
Yep. I think it's just pewter, but it's silver, you know, like painted. Someone asked, you know, is it sterling silver? No. But it's nice, and I love it.
It looks like it's plated. It might be silver plated, not painted.
Yeah,
plated.
could be.
I'd say so. Oh, Sherry Gentile is here. She said, "All missed you guys. Love the Sunday wishing hour." Thank you, Sherry. We're glad you made it. Sherry, just if you're just tuning in, we're going to be doing a Yule ritual tonight. So, Lady Angela, will you tell people again where the Yule ritual is posted?
Yeah, if you wanted to follow along or keep it for future rituals in Yule, go over to Facebook, type in Order the Purple Cord, and you'll see one of the most recent posts. I copy and pasted the actual ritual that we all have printed out that we're going to follow tonight. Bob created it for us. He does wonderful work. He designs all of our rituals, our Sabbath rituals, and Bob's awesome, man. His rituals are awesome, and you guys are awesome, and we're awesome, and it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm so excited y'all are here. And, you know, all of us here, and, you know, Lord Tony and Lady Carol and Lady Angela can all vouch for me. When I say we get excited all week long, we talk about, oh, Sunday's the witching hour. We can't wait.
Right.
And so we've been excited. And we had a meeting earlier this week because we said, oh, It's going to be Yule, and we didn't realize. We were thinking Yule was going to be, I don't know, in my mind at least, and probably I think everybody else's. We thought Yule was like a few weeks away. I don't know why I thought that, but in my mind.
It was Bob who thought it.
Was it? I'm the only one. Oh, well. Well, you know, I got distracted. This vase made me get my eyes on
Right,
it.
definitely.
It's the vase's fault. This is my new catch-all. It's the vase did it, you know.
Yeah. But we might get started though, because it's already 6:20, and I know our rituals get really intense, you know, and quite. We might want to give it a go.
Well, we could do that. Hold on a second. I got to pull up the ritual. Oh my goodness gracious. You know, yeah. So hopefully everybody by now has your candles.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hold on. I got to get the paper open that runs the ritual. Hold on a second.
And if you don't want to use a white one, a red one, or a green one, or even a gold one or a silver one would work perfectly fine.
Yeah, you don't have, doesn't have to. I just said white because most people can easily get a white candle.
Right.
Do you know what I've been having trouble with this year, lady? It's just finding green candles. I've gone to every store here. No, everybody has red candles. They have white candles. They got gold candles. I can't find green candles.
Really? Because usually this time of year you could find the big fat ones, and they're usually pine scented.
I found one store that carries those, and nobody else has even those. They all have every other color and red and white and gold, but not green. I don't know. So if you're in a store that's got green candles, stock up because they might get rare, you know. All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm going to get this ritual going here. So, Lord Tony.
Lord Bob.
You got any titanium down there with you tonight?
Oh, you know I do.
He's holding it.
I've got this one.
Ah, I'm loving it.
Desktop sitting over here with more. And
you know, I love my titanium. I'm telling you. I'm thinking I might treat myself for my Christmas gift and go to Tiffany's. They have a beautiful titanium bracelet that I'm dying to get. So I'm not being endorsed by Tiffany's, by the way. Right. All right. Yay. It's okay. Are we ready to go, guys? Now,
yeah. Sure.
Okay. If I go off a screen, y'all tell me because I can't have my screen. Can't see my screen while I'm doing the ritual. Okay.
Someone's T Rose Lover said they have green candles at Rite Aid and Walmart.
Not in mine. I went to both of them. Rite Aid, CVS, Walmart, and some others too. Walgreens. I couldn't find green candles. So I'm glad they got them. I don't have them. So. All right, yeah. Oh, I got my screen shrunk. Oh, and I could shrink it that small. Okay, now I can see everything that's going on and have my ritual. So
yay!
All right. So what I want us to do is I want everybody just to take a minute. We're going to just center ourselves. I want everybody just to sit back, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Breathe out all the tensions of the day. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Let go all the tensions of the day. And one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you breathe out, just visualize black smoke coming out, all the stressors and impurities and toxins. And let yourself be in that place of centeredness. Doesn't that feel good? Well, we're going to cast our circle now that we're all gathered. And I want you just to settle back in your chair just for a minute. Now, don't fall asleep. I want everybody just to close their eyes for a minute. And as we close our eyes, let's just follow our breathing gently in and out. And as you're following your breathing, just find that quiet within. And I want you to visualize that floating before you, you see a beautiful spark of light. It's like a little firefly in your room. And I want you to see that firefly float and stop right before you, that you're looking straight into it. And you notice that this is not actually a firefly, but a beautiful spark of light. I want you to see that spark of light now become brighter and larger. And let it form into a glowing orb of light, shining bright light. It's so bright it is almost hard to look at. And let that light expand to be larger now. And let it reach down towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. And now you've got a beautiful column of light from the floor to the ceiling right in front of you. And as you look through that light, it starts to shift in imagery. And now you see it's becoming an open doorway. And you can see through that column another world as if it's through a doorway. And you're going to see a beautiful, soft green grass. And you're going to see a night sky with trees, and there's an open field. And I want you to walk through that door and feel your feet now as you step onto that cool grass. It's actually not too cold, just a gentle, kind of a soft air day. It's so warm you can even be barefoot because we're now entering into the fairyland. And in the fairyland, you can see and feel the grass. The air is gentle. And as you walk across this field, you notice that as you look down to the ground, you're wearing beautiful black flowing robe. You have a beautiful purple cord tied around your waist, and it dangles as you walk in front of you or by your side. And as you look back up again, you notice that there's a whole group of people now in this field, and they are also wearing beautiful black robes with beautiful purple cords around their waist or around their shoulders, hanging like a stole. And you see them smiling and you hear laughter. And as you look around the circle, you notice a few people. You say, oh, there's Lord Tony over there. And you can see his sword in hand. And you say, oh, there's Lady Carol. Look, she's got the sacred staff. And you look around. Oh, now you spy Lady Angela. And you can see her red witch hat standing tall. And she's there smiling and laughing. And you look and now you see me because you hear me talking to you. And I ask all of us now, let us all start to form a circle in this beautiful field. I want you all to step up and step next to the person near you. You'll look to the left and to the right. And you'll have people on each side of you now. And as you look around, you see that we formed a beautiful circle. And as we stand in the circle, we look into the sky as a group. We notice that there's a beautiful moon above us, a full moon, in fact, shining bright in silver light down. It's so bright it illumines our circle. We can all see each other's faces in the moonlight. And you look around, you see everybody in their beautiful black robes. Some of us are wearing tall witch hats, and some of us are not, and some of us have hoods on our robes. We're all a little different, but that's because we're all eclectic. And as you stand in the circle now, I want you to hear a humming vibration. And as you reach out, you feel a hand take your left hand. And you feel a hand take your right hand. And you look and everybody is holding hands throughout the circle. And you notice now that there's across from you on the other far side of the circle, you can see a glowing ball of blue light. And that blue light starts to expand. And it starts to make a line of light that travels from person to person. And it moves quickly. And suddenly you notice that the person next to you has the blue light passing around them. And it passes over through you and to the person next to you. And you can hear a gentle hum. And the vibration starts to raise. And now we're going to open the door. And so I'm going to call out to the quarters. East, west, south, north. I call the sacred circle forth. We have created a space out of time and a time out of space. May we be at peace with ourselves and with our deities. And know now that our etheric circle is formed and that we gather here in this mystic place as the members of the Order of the Purple Cord. And tonight we gather to celebrate the God and the Goddess and the mysteries of Yule. Take a moment and just stand in our circle and notice the glowing light that is surrounding all of us. We are safe within the circle. We invite now in the Lord and the Lady. We welcome you to our gathering. Be with us this night as we celebrate your mysteries. We welcome the Fae people who want to join our circle and those of the highest vibration, spirit beings who wish to join in our celebration. We welcome you. And as the circle's power grows, the light becomes brighter, and you can feel the vibration through your very body. Know that you are here and you are safe, and our circle is now cast. And take a moment, sit in that light, look around, and know that you are safe. And know that the circle is always here. And now I want you to slowly shift your consciousness back to your physical body, knowing that the etheric circle is still in motion. And open your eyes slowly, and you'll be back at your computer, and yet you're still in the circle. So you can be in both places at once. That's one of the mysteries. When everybody's back, you can open your eyes, and you'll be fully present here.
Beautiful. Darkness has fallen upon the earth, and many are alone, scared, feeling the gods have abandoned them.
Mother Nature has retreated, and the world seems barren.
Cold frost steals the warmth of joy, leaving us empty.
My lords and ladies, all is not lost. Long ago, it was prophesied by ancient ones that the secret revealing of the Lord and Lady would be seen by those who seek them in the time of darkness.
Lord Bob, is this so?
Yes, my lords and ladies, in this hour of darkness, yet there remains hope. When the gods retreated into the mists of Avalon, they left each of us who truly seek wisdom a gift of the light. It is within as well as around us.
Lord Bob, can the light be found in the shining of my sword?
Yes, Lord Tony, the light can be found in the shining of your sword.
Can the light be found in the shining of my veil?
Oh, yes, Lady Carol, it can be found in the shining of your veil.
And can the light be found in the shining of my crystal?
Yes, Lady Angela, the light can be found in the shining of your crystal.
Then it is so. The light of the Lord has never really abandoned us.
Praise be this mystery that is with us. But, my lords and ladies, what of those who yet remain in the struggle of darkness? Those who have no sword, no veil, no crystal. Where can they find the light?
The ancient gods have not left them without help. For them, the gift of divine light is found within. The gods placed the light within their hearts that it would forever be safe from loss. If they look within, they shall find it.
Let us all close our eyes, that we may be veiled from the outer world and discover the light within. Join me now in seeking this.
As we return now to the outer world, let us bring a bit of the sacred light with us into this world of darkness. My lords and ladies, let us now light our candles.
We have found the light. No more shall we walk in darkness, fear, and confusion.
I vow this day to be a guardian to all who seek this light.
I vow to be a guide also to those seeking this light.
I vow to be the keeper of this sacred light, that it will be a beacon to guide all home to the Lord and Lady's peace, protection, and comfort.
Let us celebrate the return of the light. Never again must we suffer in darkness, for the gods have never abandoned us. Hail the gods of light.
Hail the gods of light. Happy Yule.
Yule.
Lord Bob, will you close our circle now?
Yes, my lady. I want us all now to take just a moment, and we're going to go back to our etheric circle. So we're going to do a shift in consciousness. So again, close your eyes. And as you close your eyes in the physical, you will open them in the spiritual body. And you will now again find yourself in our circle. And as you look to your left and to your right, you see other members in their beautiful robes. And as you look, you notice that everybody in the circle is now holding up a candle of light. And so as a group, let us again raise our candles on high. In the spirit circle, raise your spirit arm and see all of us lifting the candles. Take a moment and enjoy that light. And when you're ready, you can lower your candle back down and rest your arm. And so now we say it is time to return to the world of the living. But first we must say to our Lord and Lady, Lord and Lady, we thank you for joining us in our gathering to honor you and your light tonight. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell. We thank all those who have come from the spirit world. We appreciate your presence here tonight. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell. We thank the guardians of the watchtowers, the spirits of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. We thank you for being with us tonight, and we say, go if you must, but stay if you will. And now as you watch, you're going to see me as I walk around the circle with my stang in hand. It's my forked staff. And I point to the eastern quarter, and I say, east. Excuse me, I walk to the northern quarter with my staff in hand. And I say north, south, west, east. The sacred circle is now released. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
And now you look and see your fellow crafters in the circle. And as we start to disband our circle, you may wish to take a moment and say hello to somebody you see in the circle. You might want to walk up to Lord Tony and tell him thank you for standing with us with his sword. Thank you to Lady Carol for her sacred staff's presence. To Lady Angela, thank you for bringing the sacred lantern. And now we're going to start to walk across the field, for we need to return to the land of the earth. And as we walk in a path across our paths, you'll look again around you, and you're going to see a column of light ahead of you. And you'll recognize that as the doorway that you first came through. And I want you to approach that slowly. And as you get closer, you'll notice that the light starts to fade and it becomes an open door. You can see your house and your computer and your chair that you sit in. And so you walk through that doorway back into the room, and you look and see your body sitting motionless in the chair. And I want you to walk over to your body and sit down into your chair as if you were just sitting down normally. And you will blend back to your body. and you will be fully present. And when you're ready, when you're grounded and back in your form, you can open your eyes and you'll be fully present here. Take your time. When you're ready, open your eyes.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. My eyes are open, but I'm still kind of like hung over there.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
I feel sometimes when I come back from the spirit journey like that, it's like I've got threads of me still strung back, like my theory words, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. It's like, okay, come on, hurry up.
Well, happy Yule, guys. I'm telling you, this is so
Happy
nice.
you.
Well, thank you. Well, guys, listen in the chat. Tell us, did you enjoy this ritual tonight? Were you able to celebrate it with us?
Oh, yeah. We had several. I mean, we had quite a handful of people with us, and many joined in. Many put in the comments, so mote it be. Shauna put, hail to the elders. Paul Croft said, awesome, thank you. Gav says, that was fantastic. Brian McHugh says, nice. Christine says, beautiful. It was awesome. Everybody loved it.
Well, I'm so glad. You know, we couldn't let this go by because, you know, it's an important holiday. And I'm sorry that I was last minute with it. Oversight on my part. It was the vase's fault. It distracted me.
So, Bob, with that ritual, you focused on the light. Do you want to maybe explain about that, what your focus was?
Yeah. Well, you know, at Yule, the traditional story is, in the pagan tradition, that the sun god is reborn. See, remember back at Samhain, the sun lord passed into the spirit world. And we did a ritual back at Samhain, which was a wonderful ritual to connect with the spirit world, with the guardians and the deceased loved ones and the guides and all of that. And Yule is a time where that God who passed into the spirit world comes back to us. Now, from an astrological standpoint, what happens at Yule on the 21st is that the days start getting longer because the balance of the earth and the sun start to shift to where the days become longer. And many of the ancient pagans knew that on December 21st, it was the shortest day of the year. And see, in the old pagan days, when the sun god started to die, people got really genuinely scared because they literally didn't know if the sun was going to come back a lot of times. And so many people in the old days would do prayers, you know, sun lord, come back, bring warmth to the earth, bring life to the earth. You see, the sun god brings nourishment, life, healing, all of that. And so they would do rituals to pray for the sun lord. And when they discovered like that there was the secular cycle season, I don't know what the word is, secular cycle. They realized that from December 21st forward, the days would start getting longer. And that meant that the sun lord was returning life to the earth. And so some Wiccan traditions have the tradition of what they call the Yule King and the Holly King. I mean, the Holly King and the Oak King. Do you guys know about that tradition?
Mm-hmm.
And some covens, what they do is they reenact a ritual where the Oak King comes in and he has a sword fight with the Holly King and he slays the Holly King. The Holly King dies.
I have a plaque of the Holly King, I believe, right here.
There you do. Yes. There.
That's the Holly King, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's the Holly King.
Beautiful.
And so the Holly King and the Oak King are forms of the Green Man, who is another form of the god. And really, remember, this is what you must keep in mind. In pagan traditions, all the gods are one god. All the goddesses are one god. So people say, well, how can there be an Oak King who's a god and then the Sun King and the Holly King? They get confused. Try to remember, it's all really one. And it plays out its cycle and its life. And it's symbolic of the energy shifts in the earth. And the gods, you know, give us their presence at this time to help us understand the mysteries of life. So tonight's ritual, what we focused on was the power of the light. And I was thinking about doing a ritual with the Holly King and the Oak King, but I thought, you know, a lot of people don't understand that, or they don't know it. Until you understand, it's kind of hard to follow. So I thought what is really important is that the really issue is light comes back into our lives. And, you know, we share this with many other religions because the Christians are celebrating Christmas. Jesus, they call Jesus the light of the world. Again, I always said Jesus is a God form. I know some people don't like that, but I do think he is. And then the Jewish people have Hanukkah, which is the celebration of the lights in the temple. And there was a story in Judaism, I won't go into all this, but basically Hanukkah is about light, miraculous light appearing in the temple when they ran out of oil. Because at one point Israel was attacked by forces and the temple was stripped bare and all the supplies were taken, but they left one candle burning on the menorah in the temple. And they were able to light the candle that enough oil, that they had enough oil to last literally one day. And that oil kept replenishing itself. And they had 8 days. Now, if there are Jewish people here listening, please forgive me if I've not got the story exact. I'm not Jewish. But as I understand it, that's what kind of the gist of it. And so this is a festival of light for many faiths. And so I wanted to do the focus on the light tonight because I think it's such a universal truth, you know.
It was great, Bob. It was really great.
Well, I've enjoyed it. I'm so glad you guys were open to it. And I thank you guys for being open to this and participating. You know, this is the wonderful thing of the Order of the Purple Cord. We can all celebrate the mysteries together, you know. A lot of you, like many of us, are solitary. You don't have a local group to go to. So this is your local group. And we don't want to forget the important days, you know.
Absolutely. Everybody's saying in the chat here how they don't feel so alone when they come to our videos each week. So that's really special. And several people have got on board with that. Thank you, guys. We look forward to this, and we really enjoy participating with you all every week. And the questions and hanging out with these three other knuckleheads. You know, we have so much fun, you know, and respect and just, you know, love for everybody.
You know, I don't really take offense to that remark, but okay.
I love the fact that we're all unique and we don't have to fear, you know, expressing ourselves. You know, a lot of people would be like, oh, you can't say that. You can't do that. Want to bet? I can do whatever I want.
Right.
As long as it's respectful. And, you know, that's the thing about us getting together and showing the world, you know, we're human beings. We care. We love each other. We love you. And we don't have to hide it. You know, being solitary, you're, you know, in a closet, literally, for a lot of people. And you can't express yourself. At least on here, if you're having an issue, we're here to help. If you're having one of those days where it just doesn't go right, you got somebody to talk to. You know, if you're stuck on a magical spell or, you know, a ritual or, you know, just need somebody to talk to. That's the beauty of being part of, you know, this group. We don't judge you. We don't look at you in any other way. We look at you as a human being, and we do care. You know, we've had, you know, a lot of people come on here and heckle us and say all kinds of stuff, and we're still standing side by side with each other, defending one another. You don't even get that in half of your families. But on here, you can have that reassurance that we're always going to look out for you.
That is true. Thank you. Jump in here.
Wow, we got a lot of echo.
Melanie Miller. Oops. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you in triplicate.
Okay. I don't know. Let me step back. Melanie Miller just told me that she made her first incense today.
I just read that too.
She said that it was she got the courage to practice the craft because of our group and encouraged her to follow this path. Well, that makes our heart brighten up. I'm telling you. You want to talk about the light? That makes my heart light up, you know?
Absolutely. Alicia Faye says, it's lonely in the closet. I always find it nice to find a good group of people like y'all. Aw, that's so sweet. You know, we just love finding this outlet to do videos like this, you know, in tandem and interacting in the chat with everybody who joins us each week. And it's a lot of fun. And we all grow and become closer and just awesome. We really enjoy you all too.
I have to say that, and I got to tell you, part of the reason why we have such a good time here and have all the peace is because we got a kick-ass Lord Guardian. Lord Tony keeps this place happy and peaceful.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Between his titanium and that big sword, I don't think anybody's going to bolt through our doors.
Right.
Yeah, we have a safe environment here. It's, everybody talks about safe spaces. I think this would qualify as a safe space, And, we're just glad you come out every week, we got what's our next Sabbath coming, Lady Angela?
I believe it's Imbolc next.
Yeah, it's going to be Imbolc in February. Well, this time we're going to be ahead of it, and we'll give y'all more advanced notice,
Oh, yeah.
And, but, sometimes these things slip up on us, so we'll talk about that in the coming weeks. We're going to talk about the wheel of the year as we go towards Imbolc and all the times. This is the last, well, it depends on how you look. It's either the first Sabbath or the last Sabbath of the year, it's funny. I was going to ask y'all, do y'all have a favorite Sabbath? What's your favorite Sabbath, Lord Tony?
Mabon.
You like Mabon?
Yeah.
I love Samhain.
You like Samhain? What about you, Lord Tony?
Oh, I'm going to have to say Imbolc.
Imbolc? That's interesting. Tell me about Imbolc, Tony. I don't hear many people say they like that Sabbath, and I think that's cool.
I'm not really too sure about it. I'm that's the one thing I don't do a lot of is study the Sabbaths, and I really hate to say that, but yeah, that's how I am. But
right,
if I remember, Imbolc is the right one. Isn't that like the start of New Beginnings?
Yep.
Okay.
Springtime. Yep. The coming of spring.
I hate the cold with a passion.
Good job.
And Lady Carol, tell me which one you like again.
Mabon.
Mabon, tell me about why you like that one.
Well, there used to be a tradition where they would take a giant tree and put a bunch of strings and dance around the maypole. A lot of people don't know that one anymore. I thought that was a cool thing to do. Of course, we did it once when I was in Catholic school, if you can believe it. And it was so much fun getting tangled up in those ribbons and tripping people. But hey, we had a blast. I was in 7th grade, so you can imagine what that was like.
That's fun.
I didn't even know what it was, but it's just letting all your childish, expressions out.
Yeah.
And that's what it does to me. It brings back my inner kid. It's like, I want to play. I want to have fun. I want to do things that you can't do as an adult. But then again, I'm a kid every day. But, it's just one of those things where you don't have to hold it in. You're right at the heart of everything blooming. Everything flourishing and just becoming beautiful. And that's why I like that.
I love that. Oh, that's beautiful.
That is.
I think probably my favorite Sabbath is probably Litha or summer solstice.
Yeah.
I always switch around, but there's something about going out under that blazing sun on that Sabbath that just gives me such a feeling of connection and power. It's like I connect right to the gods, and it's like I could, it's kind of funny because when I go out, I literally go out under the sun and just soak it in and just recharges me. I don't know. That Sabbath really is one of my faves.
I see Lord Bob as a little boy laying on a blanket in the backyard and falling asleep in the sun, and his mom going, "You're going to burn up out there."
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Absolutely. I love Samhain because we can be us, in the open, and plus everything that it represents with the veil thin. I feel charged by that and encouraged to do my tarot and do my oracle cards and just really let my witchiness out. I really love that.
And isn't it fascinating at Samhain how the general culture supports witches? I mean, I have people, and y'all probably have this, they'll call me for a private reading. And some of these people are people who would never dare speak to a witch. But come Samhain, is he okay, hon? You might check on him?
I got to get him my cough drop. Hold on.
Okay. So, but it's funny because at Samhain, people like their witches, and suddenly it's okay to be a witch. So I think Samhain is good for Wiccan PR because it allows us to, to kind of start to come out of that broom closet. Is he okay, Lady Angela?
Yeah, he's okay. He's starting to get a cold.
Oh, poor thing. So yeah, I see what you're saying about Samhain, Lady Angela. Mm-hmm. So what
Mama Bird reminds me that, yeah, Samhain's the time. Yeah, the time that we were born to. Yep, I'm an October baby. So yeah, it's that too. It's my season. In a lot of ways, it's my season. I just love it.
Well, I'm a Gemini, so you know where that puts me. I'm right at the crossroads of chaos.
I love it. Well, guys, I'm telling you, it's as we come up to Yule, this is a wonderful time for us to all, also be thankful for those times where light has come into our life. One of the things I like to think about this time of year is where I've had sorrows and how they've been resolved with goodness and light. And sometimes you might be right in the middle of a challenge right now and feel like there's no light in this scenario. But I bet you if you just call on the gods, put a little power into it, you'll pull some light into that situation. See, this is the wonderful thing about the craft is we don't have to be passive. We can be active. We can bring the light into our situations. We can cast spells. We can raise power. We can come and connect with people at the Order of the Purple Cord. We can bring that light in. And I hope tonight, that you've joined in this ritual and that you've had the experience, of connecting to that light. Because if you have, that's where all the mystery is, you see. It's interesting, when I wrote in that ritual, I said, when Lady Angela's part where she said, it's been prophesied that this would be revealed, and the revelation is that the light is within us. And that's really something most of us forget. We never think about the light inside us. We're always thinking about it out there. Every time we connect to the Sun Lord or to the Moon Goddess, it is truly out there, but it's also within us. And we wouldn't know to connect to it if it weren't within us. So that's our power within. Any thoughts on that, Lord Tony?
It is true, though. We do all have that light in us. We all have that spark that started us out. And that light can be expanded or it can be diminished, but it will never, ever go out. No matter what anyone says, don't let them tell you it'll go out. It doesn't. It stays put.
Yeah. I saw an atheist on TV the other day, and this atheist says, well, when you die, all life ceases. And I thought, boy, you just don't know, do you? You just don't know. But we know, see, but the world has forgotten that truth. So we as the Wicca, we're very privileged because we know mysteries that most of the world has forgotten. Most of the world tonight is not thinking about the power of the light. They're just thinking about where to get their next car and their next big bank account. But, when you become the path of the Wicca, you step into a whole different world. And so if you're watching tonight, you're saying, I'm really interested in this. I've never heard any of this. Visit over to my website. I have a write-up over there about the Order of the Purple Cord. And my website link will be below, but it's psychicbob.com. And, while you're over there, you could look at my work. I am a full-time professional psychist. All of us here have professional spiritual skills. We're all professional workers. So I do psychic readings, and you can give me a call to get on my schedule. 703-825-3929 is my phone number, or you can write to me in my email, readings@robert-hickman.com. So again, links will be below. And, if you want to get on this path, I would encourage you also visit with Lady Angela. Lady Angela, why don't you tell me about what you do?
Well, I'm High Priestess of the Order and kind of the mother hen of our group. I run a website called rarewiccaspells.com. I have all sorts of witchy goods there, herbs and charms and jewelry and potions and spell pages and just all sorts of stuff. And soon Lady Carol's going to be having a store. We're working on getting that together for her too. But if you would, go ahead and take a peek over at my website at rarewiccaspells.com. And every time you place an order, use coupon code Spirit Channel, all one word, and you'll save some money every time.
And
Thank you, ladies. Don't forget about that code.
Book that you made.
Oh, yes. That's one of the books I've made for Lady Carol.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite books. No offense, Lord Bob, but this one I have more fun with. I can write in it. What I love about this is actually a travel book of shadows. And I've actually taken this thing to a doctor's office and sat there.
Yep.
They have no idea what it is. It's so discreet, they don't know. And I love that fact. You know, nobody has to ask me questions. I can sit in privacy, write in my book of shadows, read my spells, and nobody cares. You can sit on, you know, a bus or, you know, plane, read your book, and nobody bothers you. They assume it's just a regular book, which is absolutely wonderful. When you want your little bit of privacy, get one. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This thing has saved my sanity so many times. Especially when you have a spur of the moment thought and it's like, oh, I got to put it in the book. I have it with me. No more jotting down on sticky pads and losing them.
Thank you, Lady Carol. That's so sweet.
Lord Tony, now y'all got to go visit with Lord Tony as well, because Lord Tony is a mystic. He's a channeler of angel energy, and I'm going to let him tell you about that. Lord Tony.
Yeah, I use. Yeah, I got a rough start here. I got a swollen tongue right now from biting it earlier, but yeah, I do angelic healings, and the angels work through me. And if you need any work done, healings, blockages removed, headaches, sick, coughs. I'm going to work on somebody's kid later on tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I don't know what I can't work out yet. No one says, you know, if I get any feedback, it's usually, oh, thank you, it's worked great, and I haven't heard, I have not felt anything, nothing's worked yet. So it doesn't hurt to give me a try. It's by donations only. I'm back to doing it again. Things have gotten a lot better for me lately. So I'm not worried about that energy mixing in with what you'd be receiving. So yeah, look me up. You can find me, Google me on that. Look for Lightbringer's Angel, or you can find my website down below this video in the description box.
Yep.
Yeah,
and Tony's awesome. Tony
works.
works.
On feelings because he's helped me a couple of times. Lord Bob, Lady Angela. I mean, you know, we've had our days. Matter of fact, about 2 weeks ago, I was lifting some heavy boxes and I pulled my chest muscles. And I don't know if you guys have ever gone through that. Like if you lift a weight or something too heavy and you pull these muscles, you want to die. You feel like everything's going to just explode. And Lord Tony, within not even an hour, I'd say like 30, 35 minutes, all that pain was gone. And I literally had it going from the front to the back. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. My son was like, oh, Mom, it's going to take you some weeks. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. He's like, yeah, that kind of injury usually takes weeks to mend, sometimes months. At my age, I don't have months. So Lord Tony was like, I'll help you out. I was healed in no time. I love these people, I swear. I mean, they are my family. And, you know, if they need help, I'm going to do what I can do to help them too. Check them out, all of them.
Thank you, Lady Karen. We're excited because you're going to have a shop up and running, and Lady Carol, you make some beautiful custom wands, don't you?
Yes. Right now I'm actually running some ideas to make a different style of wand. I have one that's still not quite finished. I'm actually using a wood that actually has like curves in it. It's kind of fun. And you know, I'm hoping to get these done by January. You know, because they take time. I use polymer clay and wood and metal. And
I'm gonna have to go.
yeah, okay. Doing these creations takes a little bit of time, but I do make customized wands.
All right. So anyways, all of our links will be in the box below. Check us out if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading. Again, call me 703-825-3929. And you can call, get on my schedule. Private reading, for those who are new here, I'm a psychic medium. So in your private reading, we're going to cover everything: past, present, future, spirit guide, messages from deceased loved ones. We're going to look at your life mission, your theme, what you're here to do, all of that, and I answer your questions. So you can get a little help from all of us. We all got something to offer, and definitely check out our links below. Guys, listen, thank you for being here tonight. Lord Tony, you want to say good night to everybody?
No, I want the show to keep going.
We wanted to say too.
But yeah, good night, everybody. It's been a great show. This is a blast. I don't know what I'd be doing with Sundays without this show, other than sitting on my butt watching TV instead of sitting on my butt doing a show. But this is more fun.
I agree. Lady Carol, you want to say quick good night?
Well, I will as soon as I show your book.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget to check out Lord Bob's books. Messages from Rose, Ouija Mysteries, and Psychic Bob, Book of Wicca and Wisdom. I have the other one somewhere, but hey, go check him out. Check me out. Everybody, I love you. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you, Lady Carol. Thank you, Lord Jeff. Well, guys, listen. Make sure, do us a favor when this video finishes processing, go back, click the thumbs up button. This helps us keep on the air because YouTube is trying to censor me. Like it, favorite it, share it with your friends, post it on your Facebook page, post it wherever you want. Be part of our scene. Visit my website, again, link below, and learn about the Order of the Purple Cord. You want to join, send us an email. All the directions are at my website. We'll see you back here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday. Oh, horoscopes. That's right.
Horoscopes Monday, yes.
Yay. So be back here at Spirit Channel, and we're going to see what's in the stars for you. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. I love you. We all send our blessings to you, and may you always blessed be.